So hello everyone and welcome to this week's Akashic Soul Wisdom Show with me, Natasha Harris, your host here every Wednesday, 4 p.m. UK time, sharing a little bit of wisdom from the Akashic Records to support you in your business and taking it to the next level of impact and leadership and success through activation. So today's show is where we're going to draw on the wisdom of the cards, the angel cards. I have many cards, card decks, which I absolutely love to play with, and just to see what wisdom comes out. And often what we need is a little bit of wisdom to support us and help us in, just getting a little bit of clarity on what we need, what our next steps are, or just feeling as though we're just getting that little bit of nugget to say, okay, it's all right, chill out, we're on the right track. So I just really wanted to, today I always sit and pick and choose from my card decks that I have around me. And today I really wanted to share a card from the Moonology Oracle card deck, which are a beautiful deck of cards. On the inside is let the moon be your guide. So the moon has been really powerful. We had a new moon recently, and the new moon's been out, even though we're here still quite cloudy here in London, but I have been seeing the moon the last couple of days, which is always really lovely. And it's just so nice to be able to just get a bit of wisdom, to take a bit of space and a bit of time to breathe and just allow the information to come through you. So the messages that kind of come through the cards are always kind of relevant in different ways to different people. So it's not written in stone that this is actually what we need to do. But the beauty of the cards is in really learning to decipher what the message is for you and applying it to what is going on for you right now in your business. What are you finding challenging? What are you finding really hard? And I'm really happy to do some coaching around this. So do let me know in the comments where you're watching me from. Hi, whoever that is. I can't see names all the time on Facebook. So let me know who's watching. That would be really great. So let me know in the comments, is there something that you would like a little bit of guidance around? Is there something you're struggling with? Is there a challenge that your business is facing right now? So have a little bit of a think about that as I'm talking, and pop that in the comments as we're talking, and then we can see how this relates to through the cards and the wisdom that might come through, because I'm always guided, I'm always channeling information, which is really exciting. So I really do love to do that. So hi Monica, oh, beautiful to see you. So let me know in the comments, what's going on for you. What would you like a little bit of wisdom around? Now, it might not be about business. This is the beautiful thing about it, that sometimes the thing that we're challenged with might be outside of our business, but actually it will be reflected in our business and our business results in some way. So if we're having a really tough time with a particular relationship, be that with partners, be that with parents, children, maybe it's a business partner that you're really struggling with, there will be something in that for us to look at. And as we do, something in our business will also shift, because everything is connected. And so often what we're doing is we're putting on different hats as we go through life. We put on our work hat when we're at work. We put on our business hat if we're running a business on the side. We put on a parent hat if we are a parent to children. We put on our partner's hat when we're talking to our partners, and also with our parents. So there are many different hats that we wear. And really now what we're trying to do in the new paradigm is to really start showing up as us authentically through everything we do, every life area, in our health and well-being, how we are, treating ourselves, the relationship that we have with us, the relationship we have around money, and start showing up on a different frequency and a different vibe around that. And it will start to translate and ripple out into your business over time. So we can often pull a little string over in a different life area over here, and then slowly but surely it just ripples out and it impacts us in our business. So it is maybe relationships on the whole, and therefore not enough clients. Yes, it can be, because also if we think about relationships, our relationships with others is also reflected in our relationship with our clients. So how we do relationships in general is how we do all relationships. And we might think we turn up differently to our client relationships, and often we do, but there will still be an energetic resonance of how we do that in other relationships. So everything filters through, and there is like the subtle energies of things, which is the hardest thing for us to create and get awareness of, but also it is the thing that we really want to start looking at, is the finer energies, because there are the opportunities for the biggest leaps, the biggest shifts, the biggest results and changes that we can create. So if you want to just take some notes, maybe if you're watching the replay, type #replay, let us know in the comments, but do tap into. So maybe just let's take a couple of deep breaths together just to get into the energy of being open to receiving the messages from the cards. However they come through us, know that there's never any right or there's never any wrong in how we translate that. There is no specific, it is unique to us and how we relate to that. This is the beautiful thing that I love to teach with my clients, within my group programs. And it's really around how we allow ourselves to start trusting our own intuition. So this is an opportunity for us to do that for sure. So take a few deep breaths. We'll just do a quick little centering, a little opening. And as you take a few breaths, just allow your physical body to relax. You might feel some tension somewhere, a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of tightness in the chest. Perhaps you want to deepen and just relax the breathing. Allow the mind to soften. The thinking mind wants to know, how will we know this is possible? How will we know this is the answer we need? So allow yourself and give yourself permission to switch off the thinking mind. We can't ever switch off the thinking mind entirely, but just slow it down. Allow almost the thinking, the thought process to drop down into your heart space and connect with the heart energy. And as you do, just recognize and acknowledge and create this awareness and space that exists all around you, that is connected to the divine wisdom of the universe. Perhaps a couple of angels, a couple of guides come in just to support you through this journey. And with your mind's eye, create an openness and a connection to your own Akashic record. This is the information that is all-knowing, all-inspiring. And we're going to receive and ask for some information. And just open your heart a little bit now to receive this information in whatever way feels aligned to you. Take a few breaths here. I'm just going to shuffle the cards, and you're going to open your eyes again in a moment when you feel ready, but just taking some nurturing, gentle breaths. Allow your body to be open to receiving. And if you feel ready, open your eyes. I'm just going to pull a card from the middle. I'm going to those two cards. I'm going to pick two. So the first one that came out was, oh, can you read that? Is a time for healing. I have to put my glasses on. But look at that beautiful new moon. And it's called a balsamic moon. And there's something in your physical body that you may want to release now, and that you may be ready to heal. Tap into the energy of that card. That beautiful, soft, purple glow. And ask yourself, what might I need to heal right now? perhaps in your relationship or particular relationship, relationships in general, your relationship with yourself, because all our external relationships are a reflection of our internal one. Perhaps it's something in your business, money relationship, something going on with a particular client, a particular launch. What do you feel you might need to heal? Pop it in the comments and I will do a little bit more channeling around that in a moment. But the second card that was directly underneath this that really called to me is confidence is your key to success. And this is also a new moon card in Leo. So confidence is your key to success. And confidence is actually something that's been coming up for a lot of my clients recently. Our confidence. How do we gain confidence? How do we allow ourselves to be confident? This is a great question. Because often we will stop doing things until we have the confidence to succeed. But confidence is something we learn. That beautiful card, that glow of energy. So share in the comments what those two cards bring up for you. I'm just going to find these cards in the book because there's also a kind of a nice message that I want to. I'm not always in order, so I'm just going to bookmark them. So let me know in the comments, like what's coming up for you around these two cards. Is there a message already coming through? I have to find the other one. They're not in order. Oh, mutable. Is it here? No. And then be good if they were in order. No. Okay, I will keep looking. So yeah, let me know. Here it is. Okay. So a time for healing. So pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. So it's time for us to let go of things. The things that are holding us back, that we haven't healed yet, are stopping us from moving forward. And this relates directly to the confidence card, because the longer we stay stuck in a pattern of behavior, we erode our confidence. We truly erode our confidence. The longer we don't do something, the less confident we become. And then we sit there and we're waiting for that confidence to arrive before we start, and all we're doing is pushing it away. So we really need to find the courage to release whatever's holding us back and allow our confidence to start to with the momentum of creating new things. So for me, what has come up is healing expectations in relationships, initially connected to my relationship with money. Expectations is the hardest thing for us to overcome, because expectations generally lead us towards disappointment. Because when we have a certain expectation of something, the result we're seeking is fixed. It's like, in order for me to feel this, X must happen. And we have a very fixed view around how that should happen. And what we don't allow then is for all the other magic of how that might happen in a different way. Because things are not fixed. When we play in the quantum field, when we play in the energies of the beautiful universe, then we really cannot have an expectation of how something will show up or how somebody will behave. This means that everything we do and how we feel is always a a direct result of everything in our outer experience. But we can't control that. We can't control the money all the time. So how do we let go of those expectations, but tap into the desire of what we truly want and play in the energy of having that, however that may show up for us? So if we desire something of a relationship, to move a relationship forwards, how can we let go of the expectation of that and play in the energy of allowing it to happen, in the desire of what we want to create, and be willing for it to show up in a different way? This is a huge healing, and I really resonate with that. And it really does show up in our relationship to money. We expect money to come in a certain way, along a certain path. And if we're running a business, we expect it to come in through the clients that pay us or through our business. And we diminish the money that shows up in other ways, through a part-time job that we have, through through money that comes through us in different ways. We don't feel we deserve it to come through in that way. And so our relationship with money needs healing, because we have to let go of the expectations of how that money comes through to us. Money will always show up through the path of least resistance. So when we have an expectation of how money shows up, we create so much resistance in that way it shows up, that often it doesn't show up that way. And the universe has to find another path for it to come through to us. But then we diminish it and we say, well, we don't want it to come through that way, as a gift, as an extension of generosity, as a loan, as a win, as a gift, as a, oh, I got some money back. Oh, we diminish that. And money wants to be in the energy of money. So if we diminish money in any way it shows up, we're diminishing money as an energy. So it's all linked. And confidence really is around starting to play in that energetics. Courage is confidence plus the risk. Confidence is courage plus the risk. This is how we create more confidence, is by having courage despite the risk that we might fail. That is the only way to increase our confidence. Because if it doesn't go the way we want it to go, if it doesn't happen the way we desire it, we've learned something. So our confidence goes up, because we're like, okay, so that didn't really work. That's okay. That's cool. I've learned something. I've healed something. I've shifted something. And therefore my confidence increases. Or it works and we go, oh my goodness, let's celebrate that and throw a party in the name of that. And our confidence increases. It's step by step by step. We build on the confidence through having courage, even in the risky times. Nothing I have ever done in my business has been because I had the confidence to start. I didn't have the confidence to start. I had to take the plunge. I had to leap of faith, blind trust. And I'm like, oh, okay, this could have gone, differently, could have gone better, could have gone worse. Oh my goodness. Let's see how let me see what another step, another courageous action will lead me. Where will it go? And our desire is like, we want our desire immediately, and we have to take it step by step. Generally, if we want to create a program, or if we want to bring in a certain amount of money, we first have to become resonant, really, really, truly resonant to the amount of money that comes before the desired goal. So confidence is your key to success. I just want to read this. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you. When you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. So this is like, heal what you need to heal so you can create space for you to take courageous new action and build your confidence, so you can create a new path and a new cycle of what is coming for you. It is coming for you. You are capable of doing amazing, incredible, wonderful things in your life. You are here to create a change in the world, not single-handedly, by standing alongside others and co-creating it. We don't know where we're heading yet. We're co-creating it as we walk. We don't know what tomorrow will bring. If anything, the last 2 years has taught us is that the world can change overnight. Everything we hold to be true can change overnight. That is the same of your beliefs. It can change overnight. You can create quantum healing and shift yourself into a new paradigm. But we do that walking together by standing alongside others so that we don't feel alone, because we all know that this work as a coach, as a healer, can feel quite lonely. And we don't have to do it alone. We are stronger as we stand together. That much is for sure. And the more of us that stand together, the quicker we create the change on planet Earth to this new paradigm, which is one that's more in the light, in the love, in the connection, in the working together, in the encouraging everyone else, inspiring others through the work you do, all of it. So the message for this, in attuning to this card, is make time to have fun. How much fun are you having creating the future that you want, the success that you want? It's fun. It can be fun. I think one of the things that so many of my clients have always said to me, it's like, oh, business can be fun. Being an entrepreneur can be fun. It can. That doesn't mean we go without challenge, but that is our key to success, is how and who we are as we walk through the challenge to support us to increasing our confidence. Just want to go back to the other one. I've lost the page. To attune the card, to attune to this card, it says, when one is healed, all are healed. This is the power of the work that we're doing. This is truly the power of the work that we're doing. We don't just heal it for ourselves. We contribute that healing to the collective, and somebody else will feel that little tingle on the web, on the quantum web, and it will heal for someone else too. And if you look around the planet right now, the number of people that are activating the light, who are working in the light, who are dancing in the light, who are trying to co-create the new earth, no matter, we're going blindly, but let's try. Let's have a go at it. Let's see where it will lead us. Because one thing's for sure is, if we stay stuck, we lose our confidence and we don't move forward towards our success. That is the beauty of it. So let me know what's coming up for you around this. I'd love to hear from those of you that are watching how this is resonating and what's coming up. So additional messages. It's time for you to show the world what you've got. It's time. There is no greater time now, whether you've got the confidence or not. Build the confidence by showing the world what you have. Stand up, be bold, be brave. Our confidence will build. Shine your light. Spoil yourself. You've earned it. This comes back to the money story. How often do you spoil yourself? Allow yourself to just revel in just being joyful and having fun. We had a Saturday night in and we watched a movie, and my partner said to me in the morning, like, because we drank a bottle of champagne. Like, we opened a bottle of champagne in our pajamas watching a movie. We're like, oh my goodness. And he said to me the next morning, he's like, do you realize we just drank champagne watching the telly last night and watching a movie? And I was like, oh my goodness, I don't think I've ever drunk champagne in my pajamas watching the telly. It's like, wow, we can have fun in whatever way we want. But when do you spoil yourself? That was really spoiling ourselves. It was fun. As you do that, yeah, I loved it too. And I love that my partner recognized it. I didn't even realize we're just out of wine glasses because we didn't even have any champagne glasses. Just like drinking champagne, proper nice champagne with nibbles and watching a movie. This is it. Spoil yourself in little ways, but acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. So let me know if you've got any final questions. I just loved pulling those cards. I feel really energized. Let me know how you're feeling right now watching this, from pulling those cards, the messages you've got. I just feel a bubble of excitement, a true bubble of excitement. Like, we are going to extraordinary things. If you are afraid, if there is fear in that, hold someone's hand and ask them to guide you to it. Do it with someone else. Allow yourself to walk through the fear, to heal what needs to heal so it's easier. Don't put yourself in utmost terror, but allow yourself to feel the fear. Feeling supported and boosted. Good, I'm glad. So next week, I have a very exciting week planned for the show. We won't be going live on Wednesday because I am going to be interviewing the amazing Hayley Felton, who's going to be talking about love, the unseen force behind business success. She can't make my time on the slot, so we're going to be going live on Tuesday at 4 p.m. So if this resonates, please do put that in your diary. We will post the replay on the Wednesday at 4 p.m. So if you can't make the live, we will repost it again on Wednesday at 4 p.m. in the group, so you can watch it if that's a time that's really good for you, or just scroll back through the feed and you'll find it there somewhere. But I'm really excited. I've worked with Hayley in the past. She's an incredible healer around love and around relationships, but she's going to be talking about how this is the unseen force behind business success. And it truly is. When we show up with love, everything changes. So really do, please come and join us for that, or watch the replay. It's going to be great. She's incredible. So if there is anything you'd like to know more, you are welcome to direct message me through any channel that you're watching. If you feel inspired and you're not watching through my Soul Inspired Leaders Facebook group, the link is in the post. Come join a community of like-minded souls who are here for great impact and change in the world, so we can write this new earth paradigm together. If you feel like working with me is something that is tingling in your body right now, then please do send me a message. We can set up a chat. We can have a conversation around how that might look and what that might look like to work with me. And if it's the right fit, we can see how that will help you to really elevate your success and your abundance in 2022. This year is going to be big, and we have to be willing and able to show up for it, because big magic is happening this year. We're walking through another big portal on the 22nd of the 2nd, 2022, in 2 weeks' time. So we really do want to be ready for that. So please do get in touch if you've got any questions. I've really loved the show today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week and every Wednesday at 4 p.m. UK time, here in the group, on my YouTube channel, where else, on my Facebook page, anywhere that you can find me. Lots of love for now. See you again next week. Bye.